Hello, today we will be talking about multi-step inequalities. So we'll be working with the example 13x plus 8 is greater than or equal to 9x minus 12. So to just review some steps that we need to do. Step 1, we need to get our letters on one side of the inequality. And how do we do that? By adding the opposite. So I know this 9x is a variable and this 13x has a variable as well. So I will need to move my 9x over here to my 13x, okay? Step 2 tells me I need to get the number on the other side of the inequality by adding the opposite. So I move my 9x to this side, to the left side. So that means I would be moving my 8, my positive 8, to the right side with my negative 12. And to finish it off, I will be solving. And how do I solve? By doing the opposite. And one thing that I need to remember is if my coefficient is negative, I need to flip the inequality symbol. So those are some things to keep in mind. So some pre-warm-up steps that I know that I need to do is to change the minus to an addition and make this a negative 12. And my step 1 told me to get my numbers to one side, get my letters to one side of the inequality. So the 9x, I'll move it over here to the 13x. And it told me how to do it by adding the opposite. So the opposite of positive 9 is, correct, it is negative 9x, okay? So I will have 9x plus negative 12 plus negative 9x on this side. I go over to my left side, I have 13x plus 8 plus negative 9x. So I go back to the right side. I see my 9x's cancel out because I moved them to the left. I bring down my inequality symbol. I'm left with negative 12 on this side. And I have 13x plus 8 plus negative 9x. I see that I have two I can combine. So the 13 plus the 9x plus the negative 9x will give me 4x. And I bring down my plus 8. So step 2 tells me I need to get the numbers to the other side of the inequality. So I need to move my 8 to the right side. So I will do that by adding the opposite. So I have 4x plus 8. And to add the opposite of positive 8 is, correct, negative 8. So I have negative 8. So bring down my inequality symbol. I have negative 12 plus negative 8. Okay? So these cancel out right here. So I'm left with 4x on my left side. I bring down the inequality symbol. Negative 12 plus negative 8 will give me negative 20. Okay? And then how do I get rid of the multiply by 4? What is something that I can do? Correct. I can divide by positive 4 on both sides. I'm left with x because my 4's cancel out. Negative 20 divided by 4 gives me a negative 5. And I have a question. Would my inequality symbol flip? Correct. It would not flip because I'm not dividing by a negative coefficient. So you're left with x is greater than or equal to negative 5. Thank you.